Yeah, it's never going to focus. So we're going to be checking out Subterranea from the Racket label. I don't know if it was a full price game that was then released on the Racket label, but it is on the Racket label on the SD card. So yeah, there's that. And not really enough light getting on that side of the TV, which is a problem. And that's a problem. Can't remember what TV show that was from. Right, okay, disconnected. Hang on, one of these is yeah, anyway. Excuse me, Mr. Jonesy. You. That's still loading. Time for a cheeky roll up. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, we're going to play some Annie-Rock games a bit later, I think, then. Hey. Right, okie dokie. Hey. No, there's a copy of Zen on 2 right there. Hopefully it's for the SD. It's very sloppy and crystal, and this bit is like that techno tune that I don't like. But that instrument's okay. Very raucous tune, that one. That may have actually helped the situation, opening the curtain on that side. Possibly. That really helped me. Trouble with wearing the CRT glasses doing these videos is it does fuck up my focusing a bit. Right, joystick only up, down, left, right, fire lasers. Okay. Alright, okay. Those spaceships remind me of, you know, the artwork of Chris Foss, F-O-S-S. Who was part of the dream team that was going to do Jodorowsky's Dune, D-U-N-E. Which never happened, nor did Ray Harryhausen's version. He wanted to do a version as well. And there's only one Dune film, and it's that shit one by David Lynch, with the fucking Blue Peter quality fucking special effects. They're terrible, really terrible. Run, stop, continue, return for next trainer. Right, okay. So. I hope it's decompacting, either that or it's crashed. Programming and graphics, music and sound. Few bins, John Dunn. It's a pretty slick game engine. There's too much solid black background there going on. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, graphics are actually quite nice. However, they are just 4 colours, including black on the screen. Oh, crap. You move quite fast, considering, you know, the sprites are okay. That's a real pain in the ass. Bonus round failed. I thought I shot him. Anyway. So yeah, there should be a star field at least, or something else in the background. Although this is a budget game and it plays alright. The SD to IEC red light is flashing at the moment. Oh, bloody hell. It's almost like you've got too many speed ups on Nemesis. That's what it feels like to play. I haven't got any speed ups actually. So it's very tricky to play. It's like, ah, god damn it, I didn't want that speed up sort of thing. So that's a temporary one. Oh, yeah, for the price, I think it's quite good actually. Ooh, level completed. I'm doing quite well considering I never played it before. Right, you just got to shoot the flashing one, so it's nothing like end of level on whatchamacallit. So it's a single load game, so it don't really matter that the SD to IC light is flashing. Unless that stopped working, in which case that's a disaster for my channel. So once you get used to the ridiculous speed up quality. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Ah, bollocks, come on. It's actually quite a tough game. Yeah, it's just 4 colour backgrounds, but it is a budget game, so I suppose we can... that was just pure luck, that was. Yeah, it's alright, actually. Ah, bollocks. Ah, right, I had rapid fire on there. So, out of Subterranea, that's not bad, actually. Well, it's good enough to let the roll up extinguish itself. Oh, crap. Yeah. Will I come back to that game? Yeah, probably not. The problem for competing systems, well, apart from Spectrum, with the C64 was there were so many games. I mean, almost every home computer and console has one game that's really good, almost. But on the C64 there's hundreds of games that are really good. It's not tens, it's hundreds. So, you know, and it covers just about, you know, every game style, even the ones I couldn't give a shit about, like Labyrinth and Zack McCracken and, you know, those scum type games, which are actually scum. I wasn't interested in them. As far as I was concerned, the Eidolon, Coronis Rift and Rescue on Fractalus are the only Lucasfilm games worth playing. And that includes modern PC games as well as Windows 95 games and DOS games and definitely Amiga games. I can't stand them point and click shit. I haven't got Core, have I? No. Where the hell was the comic game? I quite fancied playing that actually. Can't remember who does it now. What did I put in the Datasoft directory then? This is definitely incomplete. No, it ain't. Now, being an American game, there's all sorts of multi-disc fucking games. I done Mancopter yonks ago. And Mr. Do even before that. And Zorro, fucking hell, that was like, ooh, blimey. We even did Goonies. I'm sure I've done Goonies. I'm sure that was part of the History in the Making compilation by US Gold. That's a really good compilation to get on disc if you've got a real machine. You get loads of games, and you know. There any other Gauntlet clones? Yeah, Fire King doesn't work. I don't think Force 7 or whatever doesn't work. Look, there's Druid 1 right there. Right there, can't play it. Played Avenger. Garrison either doesn't work or it doesn't work. I don't want to play Garrison. Ooh, Mr. Weems and the She-Vampires. That's important. So, yeah. This is one of those games I discovered during the emulator years of this century. Now, obviously, emulators were around by the, I think, mid-90s. I was at university when I got the C64S DOS emulator for my 486. I was really checking it out for, you know, it's just curiosity really. I actually had a C64 and a Big 20 and some games, but you know, didn't exactly have a desk the size of a fucking, you know, Arthurian dining table, aka the round table. Nah, there are no trainer options on this that I could see. I just press space. Enter your initials. What? Oh. Right, I'm this dude here who looks like a hobo. He looks like Rocky's brother when he, you know, he loses the plot really and he turns into a bit of a wino. How do I get in there? Oh right, maybe I'll get in there from here. Right, so you can pick them up. Yeah, see, this is why I don't like flip screen Gauntlet games. Well, there's grey and pink on everything, so I'm guessing brown is the freely selected colour. Okay, well that's no good. We got to... Oh, bloody hell, come on, mate. So shooting the coffins does nothing. And we managed to get out there. Yeah, flip screen and gauntlet games don't really work. All it takes multiple hits. That's what the problem is there. They're not the best bats I've ever seen in the world. About as appealing as the ones various COVID formats came from. Not just 19. I don't think we've got any more keys though. Yeah, they're not BBC micro graphics, but they might as well be. Fucking hell. And we need to find another key. Ah, bollocks. Yeah, I really don't like flip screen gauntlet games. But it's an unusual game, you see, so I don't like the fact that the enemies can fly through the scenery and you have to walk around it. It's very much a cash cow, this game. Ooh, Gauntlet's selling really well, let's do a Gauntlet clone. And they ain't got a fucking clue how Gauntlet, you know, the game actually is supposed to play, never mind the C64 version. Which is pretty similar actually. I didn't find Gauntlet the deeper dungeon, so I must have been playing that when the camera was charging. In 2019. No, actually, because it would have been on the SD286, so I haven't got it on the SX64, you know, an actual disc. You know, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel now, really, if I'm honest. Should have put Swiv on the card so I knew where it would be. So really we have to do alphabetical sort. Oh, look, there's another copy of Druid 1. Evil Dead is shit and the instructions are absolute bollocks. There is no instructions really. Yeah, we played Slap Fight. There's a whole load of missing. Yeah, no. Haven't read the Zap review of Max Headroom yet, which does give you an idea of what to do. Slicks doesn't work properly. What the hell is this? Okay, that's like a compilation thing. God knows where I found all this stuff, I have to say. World Games, right, that's the Le Mans. Which I do like actually, but we played that game too many times on this channel. Yeah, I've actually done most of these. Yeah, I've been in there. I don't think this is Robocop 2. Yeah, we've had that conversation. Well, I've definitely watched a video where I've heard myself say it, so... yeah, actually we've done all of these. Yeah, little computer people, the disc version will never work. Joe something or other. Whiz Kid. There was a TV show called Whiz Kids. Episode 2, the one with the prison break, is one I remember the most. Is this, alright, okay, this should work. But we're not doing the old international fist face-off, I suppose I could call it that. Oh, I know what I'm going to play. So I need to get into the buy software publisher thing. Here we go. and luckily begins with A, or the publisher does. And there we go. Right, the keys are quite important. Right, there's a note, key stated on case may be wrong. Okay, so F7 is, yeah, see, they call it a stop key, which means the run stop key. Return is fire. I'm sure you can use joystick. Is this like a version that don't let you use a joystick? Is this the guy who wrote Rocket Roger and released it as keyboard only first? The BBC Micro lover. So yeah, no, I wouldn't want to play it like that. So really it's Smart Bomb and Hyperspace. So run, stop and F7. Okay. Well, the green light came on the SD Type-C, so that's good. So I've got about 7 weeks worth of cat food left. And things could go very sideways after my dental work tomorrow. And they could go very sideways again a week later when I get my second jab of the useless vaccine. I don't know if I'm going to put that video back up. I set that to private and removed it from the playlist. I'm not sure exactly how many people are watching those. Yeah, that was a Dawn of Commodore bullshit. Three lives, 3 smart bombs. Right, F7 was smart bomb. And run stop was something else, which I can't remember now. Oh, hyperspace was F7, right. Or joystick in port 2, but you're going to have to remember some of the keys. So, yeah. So, you know, you put the C64 on the keyboard and mash the spacebar with your big high-tech ankle high trainers. I remember the so-called stylish kids at school used to have Diodora trainers. That was a thing at one point. I didn't like them. However, I did have a nice Lyland Scott diamond pattern V-neck, which we were allowed to wear, I think. No, we weren't actually. I did have a look on eBay to see if they still sell that shit, but anyway, it's joystick port 2. Yeah, I don't want to see some modern title page. Okay, no. Very similar to the previous crack tro. Alright, run stop to exit. So yeah, I actually had this. It's a clamshell case. It was about £8. Possibly from Derek's Records, possibly from Video Wheels. I'm sure I would have gone to Boots and had a look if they had C64 games, because they did have in the you know, slightly smaller 2-story Boots, the chemist store, pack of condoms and a C64 game. Never heard that. I'm too far from the keyboard to actually do any kind of smart bombs, but we could get them out of the way. Bloody hell. I'm not very good at Defender. As the 3 regulars on my channel will know. That crap. Yeah, you don't really want to be shooting the humans. Oh man, I don't know why it's so difficult to hit the bastards. That's a really good Defender clone. And it plays better than the arcade, because on the arcade the joystick only goes up and down and everything else is a button on the control pad. I never liked the controls on the arcade game. Master control program without a program. Right, here's spacebar to start with, you like it. Alright, so you need rapid fire. There you go. This is how yeah, an expert at the arcade machine would play it. That's absolute disaster. I blew up. The little human fell to his death with his pelvis going through his fucking shoulders. So I would have played this with a quick shot turbo, which also had rapid fire, so there's that. Come on. No, it was F7, not space. Ah, you noob. Ah, bollocks, come on. I need to know what the keys are, actually. It's run stop. Run stop key is too far away. Ah, bollocks. I actually love the Atari VCS version of Defender, so yeah, no. I think I don't think there's anything wrong with a VCS version of Defender. I prefer it to Stargate. The graphics are much more interesting. That was lucky. That was a real Starbuck moment there. Ah no, I don't like these little shits. They're a real bastard to shoot these. Bloody hell. Real fucking nightmare actually. But as long as you've got a rapid fire joystick, you're okay. Ah no, that's the... Actually, you can hold down the fire button on the zip stick and the rapid fire stops, so... Another reason why the zip stick is the best joystick in the world. Nah, shouldn't really do that. Ah, come on. Just so I was getting used to, you know, the zip stick rapid fire implementation, we call it. There we go. Ah, there's more of them actually. I hope the footage is coming out. Ah, footage is coming out. Shit! You can see me on the camera. Never a good thing. Right. That's brilliant. I'm glad I remembered that game. No, see, that's the thing, you've got to be careful with that. That's the second time I've done that. Should be a big flashing LED telling you that rapid fire is on. Unfortunately, if you did that, you'd probably blow up one of the CIAs in the C64. Complex interface adapter to use, sir. Bit of a coffee wee. It is joystick port 2. Good, good. So maybe the comic game was in the Firebird directory. I'm curious now about the that game. So you got 2 lots of Firebird directories. I may have separated them out, or they just may be duplicates with different names. Yeah, I can't really see anything there. You know what, let's play Thrust 2, because I've done Thrust, and Thrust 2 I never actually bought. I don't think I ever actually saw it running, so I wouldn't have heard the music. So it was only later in the internet years where I got to see Thrust 2. And boy, was there a lot of thrusting on the early internet. Static thrusting though, because you're not really going to get streaming video on a 56k modem. And that was the cream. Actually, there was something called a shotgun modem, which was basically 2 56k modems. And if you had 2 telephone lines, the computer would connect to the same like internet address, well, ISP I suppose. I think Demon would support that. So you got 128k internet using 2 56k modems. But who had 2 bloody phone lines? And obviously you pay double the cost there on the call charges. No. So no. Gary Penn did this graphics. So it's a lot like Solar Jet Man. I suppose the graphics alright. Why am I not firing? Why can't I fire? Why am I flying through all the scenery? I said no to everything. No, I'm not flying through all the scenery. So you can play this with a joystick. That's really my only problem with Thrust. There's no joystick option at all. So why can't you fire at anything? As I suspected, I wouldn't have liked that game. It's nothing like Thrust. Everything that's good about the first one has been removed. The music is rubbish. The music is, the music is average, but it's full of itself. Don't like it. It's my channel, I can say what I want, mate. Within certain legal requirements. How many fucking minutes? 34 minutes. Ah, bollocks. I want to go and watch a bit more Revolution on the projector in it. No, I just press something, I don't know. Oh, D for drive, right, okay. So I'm actually looking for the comic game, which we did see. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Yeah, I really need to get another one of these TVs, but that's becoming a bit of a mission now. And I would only buy one if it was exactly the same as the one I had back then. I wouldn't just buy another Sony Trinitron. I mean, I've got 3, and one of the other portables has got... No, actually, I've got 4. But one of the 3 portables, the newest one, the speaker's fucked on that. Are there any other games from the Edge that I might want to play? Why is Jungle Hunt in there? I know Inside Out in here. The fuck is Power Track, right? Right, this is not going to be a review of Risk. Risk minus, that's basically all the trainer options off. Yeah, I can see some red fringing. You might be able to adjust some of that out, but basically it's the age of the tube. The tube will start flaring, especially on the N in the word loading there. I can see a fair bit of red fringing. That's a shame. And on the bottom of the L. Yeah, you know, and the skill to actually adjust the yoke magnets on the neck of the tube. That's a dying art. Very few people can do that. Don't want people in my house anyway. It's bad enough I have to go to the dentist. I don't remember Risk being like this. This is not Risk. Nah, there's something funny going on here. That is not Risk. Apparently they had to pull that from the shelves and re-release it as Chris because Leisure Genius, who had the official license for the Risk board game, decided they're not allowed to sell a game with the same name, even though it was Rapid Intercept Seek Kill, so that was just the FLA 4-letter acronym. So let's have a quick look. Oh, is that the version of... I did find a version of Movie Monster that might actually work. Here we go, edge. Let's have a look. Let's do Risk Plus. Hopefully this is the right one. I think I'll end it there. What's going on with the camera there?